Right, it is Saturday morning at 8 o'clock. I'm headed to the racetrack. Today we're at the historic Myrtle Beach Speedway. So a lot of people don't realize that in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, there is a pretty famous racetrack. And it's famous because Dale Jr. actually supposedly got his start here, or at least in a series that started here. The rumor goes is that if you can drive fast at Myrtle Beach, you can drive fast anywhere. Or if you can win at Myrtle Beach, you can win anywhere. It's an older track. The track surface is a little rough, so I think supposedly what they say is that it levels the playing field between cars. So you have to be a good driver to win in Myrtle Beach. But we come out here and we go drifting. It's a pretty typical oval track. This is called a short track. It's not very long. Yeah, this is the pits where we park all of our cars. I'm here early because I actually help out at these events when I'm not driving, and I'm not driving today because my car's torn apart. So take a look at that. I'll go check out those NASCARs over there. Myrtle Beach Speedway. Yeah, so they do the NASCAR driving experience here, so you can rent a NASCAR and drive it on the track. These are, old tube chassis vehicles. They also do a monster truck show here that we've done some drifting at. So yeah, take a look at that. Yeah, so when they have events going, they'll bring out or they'll bring out Dale's old car, I guess, and they'll run it around on the track. Drivers meeting. Doing a course walk before we're going to start for the day. The drifting here is pretty much in like a skid pad setup, and then sometimes we use the oval with it. But to drift in the oval, you got to have a cage. So only a few people will be using the oval today, and it'll be once the NASCAR guys are done. Pothole. Don't hit this. This is bad. And board slide on this. Look at that. And there we go. There's just been a few dirt drops right there, huh? Track's about to go hot, but this is Stacy. So hi, Stacy. Stacy drives a sweet turbo KA S12. You might have seen him in some of my other videos. Anyway, so we just put his angle kit on. Well, he put the angle kit on that I made, and we're gonna align it real quick at the track. So that way his car's a little more dialed in. So that's what we're doing now. It's like perfect. Dude, he's looking so good now with that angle, man. Look at all that tire smoke. Look at that. He couldn't do that before.
No, he couldn't.
That's awesome. Oh, that makes me super excited.
Great, man. Hell yeah.
All right, well, drifting has started, and they don't need me yet for anything, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a pit walk. It's a sweet E46. That's Justin in his sweet BRZ, or BRZ for you guys on the other side of the world. So we got a rear mount radiator. This is a pretty serious car. I think he's building this for Pro-Am.
Yeah.
That's Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Hey.
How goes?
We're almost done.
Almost done.
Yep.
Good. Tie rod end change?
Tie rod inner tie rod, and we did rear trailing arm.
Oh.
The last time I drove this car, I got wrecked to the side.
Yeah.
So that kind of broke a lot of things on the side of it. So, of course, that was back in 17.
Big turbo. And what engine?
The M50.
M50? Okay. I don't know BMWs, so.
These are good quality shirts, though. I was really impressed with that one.
So that's a built M50. I don't know BMW stuff. So that's an M50 with an M54 crank. And forged pistons and bored over or whatever. So it's like a stroke motor, but it's also low compression, like 8-to-1, so that they can run that big turbo and lots of boost. BMW. Mustang, yeah. Oh look, drift truck. Yeah. A lot of BMWs. E46. The roll cage on this is actually pretty sweet. E36. Oop. Drift Subaru. That's Hunter. That car's rad. Oh, E36. Lots of BMWs. S13. That car actually used to be owned by another guy, Dan Selwa. He hit the wall in that car, sold it, and then built an S14. So Dan is out here in his S14. Those are actually Dan's wheels. Oh, there he goes. That's Dan. Wise fab angle. Yeah, drift truck. This is his first time out here. He did pretty good. This is Cornell and his IS300. I was actually going to try and buy this from him, but he decided not to sell it. Are you going to drive or what? Yes.
I gotta go put air in those tires and then
Okay.
swap them over and then I'll drive.
Mustang. These guys, this is my tire shop. Ocean Isle Auto Repair. They're the ones that help me out with tires. This is the guy's doing tires. That guy, long hair. This is his Miata. It's pretty much just kind of like a stock fun car or whatever. I think it's got an exhaust and coilovers. This is Chris. A super rad wide body Civic. Hi Chris.
How you doing?
Good. This thing is crazy. Yeah. This is America. We have lots and lots of V8 cars. This is my pit bike. This is my 77 Motorbicane 50cc. I flooded it. Mustang. So I pulled up and went to start it and it won't start. The carb is all kinds of messed up, so I got to redo it. Yeah. G35? No. Yeah, G35. Lots of G's and Z's. And an MR2. Oh. Cool. I love this car. Super period correct. Hey! Ah! I used to own a SW20 MR2, so I love seeing cars like that out here. Although it's not very easy, I still love it. Miata. These guys, MB quads. Yeah. FPV, first person vision drone, and they do racing and stuff. They come out and do videos for us. Mustang. That doesn't look like a drift car. Yeah. Let's check this out. So, turbo Mazda. Oh no! What happened?
The bolts broke. The pulley came off.
Oh no! I heard him talking over the radio about a timing belt sitting somewhere, and that's what it was. You.
Yes.
No! It sounds really good when you were driving.
Yeah. I just gotta get a new pulley.
Oh, okay. Or can you get those at at the auto parts store or anything?
They don't make it. I can get them from the junkyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, that sucks. That's a huge bummer.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah. So this is a Mazda. What is this out of?
It's out of MX-6s and Ford Probes.
Ah, okay, okay.
It shares the same block as a Mazda truck.
Okay, so you can bolt up the Mazda truck transmission. That's what you have behind it? Cool. And then did you build this?
Yeah, this is the factory intake, which flipped around here, kind of like a KA-24.
Yeah.
And then I just cut them and then welded that on there.
Cool. That's awesome, man. So we got a sweet Mustang, the big old spoiler. The 350Z, big old spoiler. I think both these cars have Wisefab. I know this one does. I don't know what that one has. And yeah, something you don't see every day. Mark III Supra has even a turbo model too. So it's got the 7M GTE turbo. And then a bunch of people want the transmission from this. It's an R154. Good transmission. Yeah, a lot of people don't drift these because they're kind of heavy. Not kind of, they're really heavy. And the steering suspension on it from the factory really isn't a very good design for drifting. But with a little bit of work, you can make him do all right. You know, he's only been out here for like 3 drift events now, and he's doing a pretty good job. Mustang. Love that car. That's Shauna with Silver Dragon Racing. It's got a built SR20 that's capable of putting down like over 500 horsepower, but they have it detuned to a pretty mild 300-ish, 350? I don't remember, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Shauna and Angelo Argento in the Silver Dragon Racing cars. Really cool that they make drifting kind of family fare. Hey look, the RX-7 made it!
I'm telling you, it's fucking sketchy times. Man.
What took you so long to get here?
I had to get Hunter's old radiator because he blew his radiator apparently. Oh,
it's good?
It was from...
Yeah.
Oh, nice and sketchy.
Only RX-7 out here. All right, this teal car. Hi, Zach. This teal car. This is nuts. So, this had a twin turbo setup on it, and then he wrecked it. He caught the wall just a few weeks ago. You can see where the frame rail's messed up, but he's already fixed it. You can see the fenders all crunkled. All new swap. So, I don't know how or why, but he has like, I swear he's got like 8 of these just sitting around. The wreck was really bad. So he was saying that he had to swap to this because the frame rail is actually still pushed in. So the turbo setup wouldn't fit anymore. So he swapped to an NA smaller engine. Yeah, check out how bad it looked. It was real bad. And now it looks way better. All right, so this is Dan Selwa. 1JZ S14. I'm gonna have you go for a ride with him. Dang! All right. 1JZ stock turbos?
Yeah.
Stock like ECU, or do you have an aftermarket ECU?
Aftermarket.
Which ECU do you have in it?
AM version 2.
Okay. But everything else is stock. I mean, well, at least power engine wise, right?
Yeah, power, yeah.
Yeah.
Chase Bay.
That's cool. This is like, for like an American car, this is pretty basic because most of the time somebody has a 2JZ or 1JZ swap, there's some big turbo, big single turbo, not like stock twins. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. And then Wisefab, of course. That's yeah. Cool.
Yeah, man.
Here's that. This is Dan.
What's up, guys?
So, yeah, Dan's car's pretty sweet. So, I had a wreck. I got to make sure to get his approval before I post the video because crashing a car is an emotional, not only a physical but an emotional thing, especially something that you love. So, I'll at least show this because a bunch of people are taking pictures. But yeah, that sweet teal, Tiffany blue, whatever you want to call it, Subaru, rear-wheel drive converted. He slapped the wall and it spun him, and and then he really hit the wall. So it's rough, but it happens.
Oh my God. You got it?
When you crack the wall, you pull it out from the ground and you push it this far, you know you hit hard. I mean, the rebar is bent and pulling out there. Oof. Oof. Here in America, we drove trucks too. So he had a blowout earlier, and actually came back, hit the back of the taillight and shattered it. But this is sick. He's been doing really good today, which is pretty surprising because it's actually really difficult to drift stuff like this. And yeah, he's been killing it. There really isn't like a whole lot done to it other than being lowered, so it's pretty neat.
It sucks.
Dude, this thing is so sick. Alright guys, that was drifting at historic Myrtle Beach Speedway. That's it for today. Until next time.